And I had your first motion, which I remember because we met and I'd been negotiating. It was a DUI in Vista. And I'd been negotiating it for at least 6 months. And it was not an outcome the client necessarily deserved based on the facts or the evidence or the law. But there were immigration consequences at stake.
Correct.
So I needed an extraordinary outcome in order to pull it off, to not ruin the client's life.
Correct.
And I couldn't get it, so I filed a motion just because there was nothing left to lose.
Mm-hmm.
And I sat you down and I said, let's have you do this motion. It's a dead loser motion, so we've got nothing to lose. There's no pressure at all. And Elmira, being Elmira, she was like, screw it, let's go. Like, all right. Like, got it. So we went to court, and I remember being like, if nothing else, there are no other witnesses. So it doesn't matter.
It's experience. It's my first motion.
Yeah.
I didn't have to write it. I just have to argue it. And I remember telling Allie, because the judge at the time was someone of a similar ethnic background to myself, and I had never been in a courtroom where I identified with a judge. And so instantly I already felt like a little bit more comfortable. And yes, the client, based on the facts, did not deserve the outcome that he ultimately did get, but he was a father. And my concern was if he's going to get deported, then he's not going to be able to be in that young girl's life. And that was what was, for me, the argument for the judge. Like, you know, if we're not going to give it to him, can we give it to his daughter? Like, can we come to a resolution that, you know, he doesn't have to get deported, but he's still being punished and learning his lesson for you know, whatever he did.
And then I watched you give this most eloquent argument for someone with, again, that there was really no reason factually or legally or based on what the client had done necessarily to get that level of relief. And she gave it, so it was like poetry watching you do it. And I remember I texted both of you and I was like, oh, we got a good one.